Hello, adventurers! Welcome back to our channel, your one-stop shop for all things gaming. Today we're diving deep into the world of Baldur's Gate 3, the latest installment in the legendary RPG series. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or a newcomer to the genre, we've got you covered. Known for its grand scale and intricate detail, Baldur's Gate 3 is the product of 6 years of development, and the result is nothing short of spectacular. This isn't just a game. It's an immersive world teeming with captivating stories, challenging combat, and endless opportunities for exploration and discovery. With over 17,000 ending variations and 174 hours of cutscenes, Baldur's Gate 3 is a testament to the power of choice. Every decision you make shapes your journey, ensuring no two playthroughs are ever quite the same. From a wide array of races, classes, and abilities to choose from, to the flexibility of party composition, Baldur's Gate 3 offers an unparalleled level of customization. It's all about crafting a character that suits your playstyle and immersing yourself in a world that responds to your choices. Baldur's Gate 3 is a game of epic proportions, filled with complex mechanics, intricate storylines, and a vast world to explore. It can be a bit overwhelming at first, but don't worry, we're here to guide you through it. Let's start with character creation. In Baldur's Gate 3, your character's race, class, and background can significantly impact your gameplay. It's essential to choose a character that aligns with your preferred playstyle. In the realm of Baldur's Gate 3, your hero's journey begins long before your boots hit the cobblestones of the city. It begins at the moment of character creation. This is where you get to decide who you are, where you come from, and what your strengths and weaknesses will be. It's a moment of infinite possibilities and the first significant decision you'll make in the game. The character creation process in Baldur's Gate 3 is as detailed as it is essential. It's not just about aesthetics, although designing your character's physical appearance is certainly part of the fun. It's about choosing the right race, class, and background that will shape your gameplay experience. For example, your race can determine unique racial traits, abilities, and even influence how other characters interact with you. From the resilient dwarves to the cunning elves, each race possesses traits that can give you an edge in certain situations. Next, you'll choose your class, which determines your combat style and abilities. Do you see yourself charging into battle, sword-swinging as a mighty fighter or barbarian? Or perhaps you're more drawn to the arcane arts, casting spells and weaving magic as a wizard or cleric. Each class offers a unique playstyle, and your choice will dramatically impact your approach to combat and problem-solving within the game. Your character's background, meanwhile, provides a narrative backdrop that can influence dialogue options and how your character understands the world around them. Are you a noble, used to the finer things in life, or a criminal with a dark past? Your choice here adds depth to your character and can open up unique role-playing opportunities. For instance, if you enjoy close-quarters combat, consider choosing a class like the fighter or barbarian. If you prefer a more strategic approach, the wizard or cleric might be more your speed. Remember, there's no wrong choice here. The beauty of Baldur's Gate 3 is its flexibility, allowing you to craft a character that perfectly suits your preferred playstyle. Now let's talk combat. In Baldur's Gate 3, combat is turn-based, meaning you and your enemies take turns executing actions. It's crucial to understand your character's abilities and how to use them effectively. This game isn't just about brute strength, it's about strategy, planning, and making the most of your abilities. Each character class comes with a unique set of skills, so it's essential to know what they can do. For instance, the fighter class excels in melee combat and can take a lot of damage. On the other hand, the wizard class might not be as sturdy, but they can cast powerful spells that can turn the tide of battle. In a turn-based system like Baldur's Gate 3, every action counts. Every move, every attack, every spell you cast can make a difference between victory and defeat. So think carefully about your actions. Consider the strengths and weaknesses of your enemies, and plan your moves accordingly. And here's a pro tip. Always keep an eye on your action points. These are the resources you use to perform actions during combat. Use them wisely, and don't be afraid to save some for defensive actions if you find yourself in a tough spot. But the combat in Baldur's Gate 3 isn't just about your characters and their abilities. It's also about the battlefield itself. The environment can be your best friend or your worst enemy, depending on how you use it. Remember, positioning is key. High ground gives you an advantage, and cover can protect you from ranged attacks. Don't be afraid to use the environment to your advantage. For instance, standing on a cliff or a hill can give you a better view of the battlefield, allowing you to plan your moves more effectively. Or you could hide behind a tree or a wall to shield yourself from enemy attacks. But that's not all. Some objects in the environment can be interacted with during combat. You can push enemies off cliffs, set traps, or create barriers to protect yourself. The possibilities are endless, and the only limit is your creativity. So there you have it. Combat in Baldur's Gate 3 is a complex, challenging, but ultimately rewarding experience. It's not just about who has the biggest sword or the most powerful spell, it's about strategy, planning, and making the most of your abilities and the environment. Remember, positioning is key. High ground gives you an advantage, and cover can protect you from ranged attacks. Don't be afraid to use the environment to your advantage. There's so much more to explore in Baldur's Gate 3, from the rich storyline to the vast open world. But we'll leave some of that for you to discover on your own. This game is a colossal adventure teeming with intricate tales, countless characters, and secrets hidden in every corner. It's a world where your choices matter and every decision can lead you down a new path. It's a game of strategic battles, powerful magic, and epic quests. But remember, as grand as this game is, it's not a race to the finish line. The beauty of Baldur's Gate 3 is in the exploration, the discovery, the choices you make, and the stories you create along the way. So as you venture into this vast world, don't forget to take a moment to soak in the scenery, chat with the characters, and immerse yourself in the story. And most importantly, have fun. Because that's what gaming is all about, isn't it? It's about the thrill of the adventure, the joy of exploration, and the satisfaction of overcoming challenges. So go forth, brave adventurers, and let the world of Baldur's Gate 3 unfold before you. That's all for today, adventurers. Remember, the most important rule of Baldur's Gate 3 is to have fun and enjoy the journey. Until next time, happy gaming!